what's up you guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. We talk about finances and budgeting here on this channel. And today we are going to do a mid-month financial reset. Not really a reset, more just like a check-in. I like to do this kind of halfway through the month, make sure that I'm staying on track with my budget, see where I can reassess. Obviously, if you guys have been keeping up with the cash stuffings, you know that there was a big financial change in our family. So we just want to make sure that we are on task and doing what we need to do to hit our financial goals. So today is January 17th, and we're going to go right ahead and jump into the budget tracker, which is what I'm looking at over here on the side. So let me pull that up for you guys. Today, let's talk a little bit about where we're at halfway through the month. So you can see my expense categories here. I am on task for pets. We have only spent about $30 there. Clothes, I ended up spending money in it. I normally don't buy clothes, but I needed a pair of boots for work, so that's why it's we're over budget by $40. So just want to be intentional about that for next month, that maybe 20 isn't enough just in case of those last minute purchases. Clothes are expensive. Coffee, we've only spent about $18.22. Beauty, $56.85, so we're still on track for beauty. Eating out, we're only slightly over budget so far, but we're only halfway through the month. So $100 may not be enough, but right now we're 104.61. Miscellaneous is $3. I never budget for miscellaneous because you just don't know. And I kind of consider if I have to pull out of that, it was unbudgeted expenses anyways. And then our joint expenses, this is our joint account. Anytime we buy groceries, anything we buy for the household in particular, that all comes out of joint. So that I don't track individually, but I do kind of keep checks of like how much we're spending as a couple. Over here is my bills and subscriptions. This is where I want to do a serious audit again. I did this at the beginning of the year, but now with the car lease, I want to reassess and remove a few more subscriptions just because I feel like some of them are just unnecessary. So going down the list here, these first four we haven't paid for yet, so we're going to skip those. Apple Arcade, I think I want to unsubscribe from. Canva we have to keep because I use it for work and YouTube, so I'm definitely using that. ClassPass, I'm going to unsubscribe from for a little while. I can go to the gym. I can use my gym membership. I'm paying for that anyways. Patreon, I'm going to unsubscribe from. That leads me into Twitch, which is somebody that I subscribe to, Little Simsy on Twitch. I just love her content. I think that she's so fun to watch, and it's nice to kind of have as like background noise. So I wanted to subscribe to her because I love her content, but there is a free version of, you can watch Twitch for free. So for now I may unsubscribe for a little bit and then hopefully can support her in that way again soon. And then Cleanup is an app that I downloaded at the beginning of the year. Didn't realize it was a monthly subscription though, so have to make sure I unsubscribe for February. A couple more quick categories here. Savings, everything that you're seeing here is money spent out of my savings, not money added to my savings. New car, obviously, $1,000 came out of that. That came out of the debit account. There was more that came out in cash that hasn't been tracked yet in the tracker, but that was the deposit for the lease. So that's obviously why that is so blown out of budget. Baby, we took $28 out. Electronics, we unstuffed. We're gonna unstuff $8, give or take. And then Christmas is some remaining afterpays, that kind of thing, like the pay in fours that I had remaining for my husband's Christmas gifts. So that's everything that came out of savings. Obviously a lot more than I was anticipating for this month, and we're still only halfway through the month, so have to be really, really cognizant of that while spending moving forward. So that is the overview of the budget tracker. So happy with those numbers, but really excited to unstuff those. We're gonna head down to the top view that you're used to seeing, and that's it for my face. So I will see you in a little bit. So we're gonna start first in my bills binder. Gas we don't need to unstuff. I have a couple extra ones over here just in case I need change, which I'm pretty sure I do in a few of these categories. So hopefully that'll help me along the way. So in pets, we need to take out $35 so far. Yeah. So we're gonna do 40 and put back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will just be a flat cash unstuffing. In my last unstuffing of the month, I'll do a condensing as well. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 200, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should have 195. Oh, I didn't add... Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I haven't updated this since I've done my cash stuffing. So that is correct. Sorry. I did add $30 in my cash stuffing, which would make that $195. Sorry, I forgot to update this envelope. We're off to a good start, kids. All right, subscriptions. We're going to take out $65 here. So 20, 40, 60, 7, 80. So I need 15. One of these 20s for 2 10s. And then start that back over. 20, 40, 60, and we'll do 70. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I don't need any 5s anytime soon. I have no idea. So that leaves me with, I didn't update with this cash stuffing either, so I think I must have just skipped this binder when I was doing my tracking update. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, which makes sense because I add $20 every week. So 175 is left in subscriptions. And parking, we are not upstuffing because I already did that for January. Okay, moving on. We have my low priority expense binder. And in close, we are taking out, it's supposed to be $40. We only have 5 in here right now, so this is currently negative. And this is why I like to do this halfway through the month, because I know now in my next cash stuffing, I need to make sure that I'm stuffing a little extra in here than just my like budgeted amounts. So we're gonna be negative 35 in close. In coffee, we're taking out the full 20, and that's gonna bring us to 0. Beauty, we're gonna be negative as well. So we were supposed to take out 60. This was for shampoo and conditioner. We currently have 50 in here, 20, 40, 50. As a hairdresser, I get like a pretty good deal on shampoos and conditioners, but I recently got Orbe's Hair Alchemy to help with some of my postpartum like fragility and hair loss. And that is, Orbe is expensive even if you have the discount. So $60 for shampoo and conditioner at my, special amount, which is nuts. But hopefully it works. Books is not getting unstuffed. Entertainment is not getting unstuffed. Eating out is getting unstuffed. It's supposed to have 105 come out. We only have 25 in here, so we are going to be negative 80. And you guys may be wondering like why I'm not pulling money from other categories to make up for those negative balances. I will do that at the end of the month if anything still remains negative, but I do have a few more weeks. There's actually 2 more cash stuffings coming in January because it's a magic month. So I will do that in my monthly reset cash unstuffing if I need to, but hopefully I won't. Gifts is not getting unstuffed. It has 15. Hobbies is not getting unstuffed. It has 15 as well. Household is getting skipped. There's a hair in there, and this is why postpartum is the worst. I find hair everywhere. Even my son's a 1.5 years, and I'm still like feeling like I'm losing a lot of hair, and it's coming back so slow. So, yay. Miscellaneous is actually going to get unstuffed. We're going to take that 5 out. And that's good. And then night out has nothing coming out. So that has a remaining 5. So that one was quick and easy. A couple of negative categories in there, so definitely have to be mindful of that moving forward. This is my high priority sinking funds, and we're going to start in emergency, which is not getting unstuffed. Car maintenance is not getting unstuffed. Home is currently negative, so we are going to take this money to the bank, and this is going to go back towards our down payment for our house. If you guys haven't seen my last cash and stuffing, I explain why we are negative in our down payment, because I took out a loan against ourselves, so I am paying that back. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So 490 has to go to the bank. And that will go back in towards our savings. Health is not getting unstuffed. Baby is getting some money taken out, $30 today. Like I said, I bought Caleb some new shoes and I already feel like they're too small. He is growing so fast. I don't know if any of you guys have sons, but he is growing like a weed and he eats constantly. Like, I cannot keep up with this kid. He is a year and a half and he's wearing 3T clothes that are already starting to feel a little tight. His shoe size is size 6 for toddlers, and I think I need to bump him up to a 7 already. I just can't keep up. We've been gifted with a lot of really nice clothing items, but he's flying through them so fast, I can't. So we're gonna take 40 out and put 10 back. And that's gonna leave us with 3,175. That 3,000 is in the bank and the remaining is in cash. This can go to the bank as well at some point, but I'll wait till the end of the month and do that just so I don't get confused. Travel is not getting unstuffed. Electronics is. I had to buy a converter so that I can use my MacBook. My computer mouse and keyboard died. And so I had to buy a new keyboard and it was just a whole thing. So $10 was what that was cost, but I only have 5 in there, so we're currently -5. That should be resolved next week. Business is getting skipped. Birthdays is getting skipped. Christmas is getting unstuffed. $65. There's currently only 20 in there, so we'll take that to the bank and then we'll be -45. And that I already explained. This is Debt Snowball, currently empty, so we're not worried about that. So, going back to the bank today to either pay back credit cards or get put back into savings, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So what did I say? $760 going back to the bank. Let's do a nice little flat lay with that. So we're looking at about $300 in expenses so far for the month. So that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you liked this mid-month check-in. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys are doing with your budgets this month. Are you on track or are you under budget, over budget? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video, which should be our next cash stuffing. All right, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.